Okay, I think we're good now. All right, so today we are going to do a little different than what we've been doing. I instead of doing like 10 minutes of calisthenics to start with or the sprint interval to start, I just wove it throughout. So while I'm talking, maybe just kind of move your arms, move your legs just to get some blood to those things because we won't do a ton of warm up to begin with. But the way I set this up was to do one upper body strength training exercise, one lower body strength training exercise, 40 seconds of each, and then 30 seconds of like HIIT, like a fast paced exercise. So like jumping jacks, mountain climbers, plank jacks, high knees. I don't know, I got a whole list of things here, but so we're going to do 40-40 strength, 30 of sprint or HIIT, and then 30 seconds of rest. So, and how many did I come up with here? Came up with 13 different sets. So, first one, I'll just tell you what that one is since I haven't hit start yet. First one is going to be for upper body, is going to be a bent over row. So, like this. Then we're going to do a single leg extension. You could do this with weight or without weight, but I'm going to try to do it with weight. So you're just going to stick your opposite leg out. So we'll do just right leg to start. And then the next set, we will do left leg. And then our HIIT type exercise is going to be jumping jacks. So that's the first three. Okay. I'm going to find my program. I didn't do it to start. Not it either. That's okay. Morning, Karen. Morning. We're getting started here. So jump in when you're ready. So bent over row to start. Here we go. Bend your knees, but keep your core tucked in, shoulders back so your back isn't arched. Almost there. 3. So no rest. We're going to move right into that single leg extension. So it's kind of like you're taking that opposite leg and pointing your toe out and then back to center. Two, one. All right, again, no rest. We're going to move into jumping jacks, but only 30 seconds. So give it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds goes by fast. Halfway. Three, two, and one. All right, rest for 30 seconds. And then set 2, did some repeats in here. So is also bent over row, but then opposite leg forward. And instead of jumping jacks, we're going to do high knees. Okay. 10 more seconds. And we jump back in. Here we go. Bent over row.
3, 2, 1.
And switch to that opposite leg forward. Right leg goes back.
3, 2, 1.
All right, 30 seconds of high knees. 30 seconds.
So it'll either be like last week in August.
Those knees up as high as you can.
It's not when my curriculum. Back.
5.
3, 2, 1.
And rest 30 seconds. We're going to go down to the mat. And this time around, we are going to do a chest fly. So straight out like this.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do a weighted leg extension. So this is tricky, trying to balance a weight on your ankles and extend. And then we'll show you the other one when we get there. Chest fly. Ooh.
3, 2, 1.
All right, switch to a leg extension. You can either balance on your ankles like this, or potentially hold it between your feet like this and extend. Kind of hard with it wet.
No, can't.
Mine is slipping with the wet from the grass.
I just do this. It's a lot of force.
3, 2, 1.
All right, then we're going to go up on our feet and our hands and touch opposite toe, opposite arm. Takes a little balance and coordination.
Which none of us have.
Put your hands further apart, not too close together. With my first one, my hands were too close. You put them a little further apart. And you got to be quick so you can catch yourself on the way back down.
Right?
All right, rest. Whew. Next up, I'm glad I can't see you. Skiers like this, triceps. Then we're going to do a goblet squat, hold for 2, come up, followed by mountain climbers. All right, here we go with those gears. The little bend in the elbow to start and then straighten out. Knees bent, back straight.
Three, two, one.
All right, a dumbbell for a goblet squat. So feet wide apart. We're gonna go down, hold for 2, back up. Again, keep that back nice and straight. Try not to rest your elbows on your knees. Really use your butt and your thighs to push up. You can get an extra squeeze at the top. You want.
3, 2,
All
1.
right, then we're moving into mountain climber, 30 seconds. Here we go.
Three, 2, 1.
And back. All right. This one's a little interesting. You're gonna go on your knees. And you're gonna press up, but then swing the dumbbell down. So up, down, followed by an Romanian deadlift. So like this. And what was the last one? Jump squats. So on our knees. Again, we're pressing up and then diving forward. Try to keep those arms straight, locked out.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, back on your feet for a Romanian deadlift. Oh no, my water was out.
3, 2, 1.
All right, jump squat. So no weights, just air. If the jump is too much, just do the squat. 30 seconds. Halfway already. Just getting into position takes like 5. Right? So it's really like 25 seconds, right?
3, 2, 1.
Those are killer. All right, I need a quick drink. All right, next set is going to be a hammer curl with a hold. So we're going to curl up, hold for 2 and down. Then where my lunge. So right leg forward, we're going to do all right leg. And then the next set, we'll switch to left leg and then burpees. I know, I was like drenched. I'm not even kidding. I think that was probably the most sweaty I've ever been. Hold for 2. No, just when I practiced this one at home, I was literally, sweat was dripping off my elbows. That's how sweaty I got. Just running through it.
I know, right? We're not working on it. Definitely.
3, 2, 1.
All right, right foot forward, left foot back, and lunge. Now the grass is still so wet.
Another one. Yes. Seesaw holding. Bragging.
One,
All right. Burpees. Here we go. Come out. Back up.
Probably a good.
All the way on the mat.
Right?
three, two, one.
All right, we're actually repeating the exact same set of 3, only switching to our left leg on the lunge. So it'll be another hammer curl hold for 2, left leg forward lunge, and more burpees. In 10. Get a little break when we repeat. All right. Here we go. Hold for 2 and back down.
My arm shaking with 10 pounds.
Really?
And that you have double what I have. I don't see your arm shaking at all. You're strong.
I'm struggling at the top though. But yeah, challenging myself. At home, I tried to do it with the 25s, but I wouldn't do it here.
Two, one.
All right. Oop, I can keep that. Lunge with your left leg forward. Look straight ahead. It helps you keep your balance. Also, Nicole, know that this is like a couple years in of training, so I didn't start there. I started with like the 12 pounders. So just gradually increasing over time. All right, more burpees. Here we go.
Three, two, one.
And rest. All right, next we are down to the mat again for a tricep diamond to overhead press. We'll come back up for a suitcase squat and then just alternating knee to elbow. So down to the mat. Ooh. Weights are at the middle. Bring them down to your tummy. Up and then overhead. Down. Up. Overhead. Woo! It's hard to get it overhead with heavier weight.
Three, two, one.
All right, to your feet for a suitcase squat. So feet are close together and we're just going down and up. Close there.
3, 2, 1.
All right. Knees to elbows. So just like this. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, as fast as you are able. We're more than halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sets to go. And we'll be 30 minutes in. Well, 30 minutes. And 20 seconds if you're counting.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Ooh. All right, next one is a seesaw press. So I'm gonna take a dumbbell, put it on my left shoulder, up, right shoulder, over my head, followed by alternating curtsey lunge. So we're gonna do both ways. And then the last one will be butt kicks. All right. Here we go. Left shoulder to right. Or if you're Karen, right shoulder to left. Right?
On my left,
Did you? Seems like.
on the right, then I'll go opposite.
Okay.
I'm going opposite because I'm mirroring you. Right.
Yeah, that could be too. Ooh, nice breeze.
Three, two, one.
All right, then we are going to do that curtsey lunge. So I'm gonna just keep one weight and switch sides.
Three, two, one.
All right, butt kick. So literally just feet coming up behind you.
3, 2, 1.
All right, quick water break again. We've got 4 more sets to go. All right, so number 4 to the end is a skull crusher. So weight up above your head, and then you're gonna drop it, keeping your elbows stationary. And we're gonna do a glute kickback, which this is. Takes a little coordination. You really gotta keep the weight hugged in behind your knee like this. All right. And we'll follow the 30 seconds with a donkey kick. So I'll show you that when we get there. So straight up and drop the weight behind you. The next set is same thing, only we'll switch to left side with our kickback and our donkey kick. 2 seconds. Kickback and donkey kick. Almost there.
3, 2, 1.
All right, take one weight if you're able. If not, you can just do it body weight as well. But if you're using a weight, you gotta really squeeze it so it doesn't fall. And you're just gonna raise your leg, squeeze that glute muscle.
3, 2, 1.
Feet. Mine is stuck to my leg. And we're gonna do a donkey kick. So all this is one leg out to your side, same leg. So if you did your right leg kick, you bend your opposite leg just a little, you can get a little rhythm with it. What's that?
And if you don't like the person next to you,
Yeah.
you're kicking them.
Yeah, there, pretend your least favorite person is standing next to you, but we're believers and we don't think that, right? All right, rest. And then back to the top with another skull crusher, opposite leg, kickback, and a donkey kick. I missed that.
I don't think donkeys kick to the side, do they?
They can't.
I don't know.
We're like at an angle. Yeah.
I know
That's
right.
what it's called. All right, here we go with another set of skull crushers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I don't do anything. with weights and all that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
She doesn't want to crush her skull.
I don't. I mean, there's a reason they're called skull crushers. Yeah. Oh, I'm still in it was just like players. I know what I can do.
10.
Three, two, one.
All right, back to the mat on your knees. Weight behind your knee.
You just sit and then you just take the thing and push it down. How much I can feel. And I'm like, wait, this isn't the one it's supposed to be working. But that's on your side. Right. It's so weird. Then it probably doesn't help to get that side, so it's so yeah, it's our
3, 2, 1.
All right, on your feet for the opposite side donkey kick. All right, here we go. Left leg donkey kick.
I can't remember. Now we could be good at it. I'm just here.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. All right, next set, second to the last, peeps. We're gonna have our arms at our sides, elbows bent, and we're gonna extend straight out like this. Then we're going to do a hip thrust, so that's laying on the mat, weight on your hips. Sometimes it's called a hip bridge, and you're just lifting the weight up, followed by bicycle, still on the mat. So. All right, here we go. So out at your sides and straighten it out.
I know what I'm saying.
You're moving to the end, Jen?
My arms. What?
You're moving to the end?
Well, I'm not doing that.
You cheating?
Oh, I think my boundaries.
These are tough. I had to go way down in weight to do these. Down to my 8-pounders. When I did the practice, I did the 12s and I was struggling. Did it, but it wasn't pretty. So today we use 8. All right, down to the mat for that hip thrust.
Right, you gotta move.
Squeeze those cheeks at the top. And to keep your muscle engaged, don't completely release at the bottom. Just go almost all the way down. Squeeze back up to the top.
Three, 2, 1.
All right, then bicycle for our 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. All right, last set. And we are done. We are going to do a forward press. So we're going to keep weights like this, kind of like your arms are an L, and lay it down this way. All right. And then we will do an alternating rear lunge. So like this, just straight back, followed by plank jacks. All right. So L-shaped arm, put it down flat.
I had a deep thought I had a good close, that I had a steep slope, that I had a tree of life, never let the seeds grow. While I needed was some hope. All along had it right next to my bed. Open the door and in the hopes that one day that he doesn't feel shame when he said everything is fine.
Oh, cool. Exciting. Nice.
3, 2.
All right, rear lunge. One weight or two, up to you. And we're just stepping it back with the knee down. Alternating legs.
He won't take his official one. Thursday. Well, he met up with a bunch of the dentists on Saturday, so I'm sure if he's wearing a suit, that's why they told him to wear.
1.
All right, to the mat for a set of plank jacks. 30 seconds. Here we go.
So true. I don't do this very often, guys. I'm feeling good today, apparently. I've just probably. How many of us can do without paying your hand? Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
All right, friends, that's it. We're out.
That's amazing.
Compliment.
Well, I actually got off, I went all the way to 76, because this is the first time I put it in my map to get here. So I went 6 minutes out of my way. All of a sudden, I'm like, this doesn't, so here I gotta put it in and tell me to go back.
Never got that. That's funny.
They were late.
Isn't that funny? Like, I've never seen it myself.
I am blushing, doctor.
That's amazing.
So naturally. All right, stretch it out.
That makes sense. It checks. Wow, we got good looking girls like her. Well, beautiful girls. It's a smell. Becca, did you see any of the ones for her behavioral? What I would remember is not 76. That's yeah. I'll back it in. I did, yeah, they're in there. So reach out to Val and say, hey, can I get my family?
Other daughter, thank you.
Yeah.
I could share them too. I was kind of holding off because Valerie wasn't posting anything and I didn't want to like burst her bubble, you know, so I was just waiting. But now she did do a post. I don't know if she's going to do more or not, but I feel like I can share a little more now that.
Another daughter.
Yeah, thanks. It was awesome. I didn't even know I was doing that. Nobody told me. She didn't tell me that. So I was like,
That's the moment. That's,
you know,
even better.
and I had to quick get ready like a half an hour faster
I
than
had to do some emergency decluttering on her counter.
in my bathroom because I hadn't cleaned it in like a couple weeks because I didn't know that.
You were busy.
Yeah, nobody goes in my bathroom.
Yeah,
you know?
right. I know. I was like, wow, her bathroom really looks nice.
It really wasn't.
That's what I thought.
Just shove it all in the drawer.
The pictures make it
That
look
makes me
much
feel better.
nicer than it really was. Literally, Valerie was picking up all my dark hair on the floor when her dress would drag. There's like all my dark hair laying on the floor in there. Yeah, so kind of sad.
No, it's normal. It's normal.
I know, I'm just saying. If I would have known we were going to be in there, I maybe would have taken care of that. I thought she was getting ready like with her bridesmaids. I didn't know I was gonna get that moment.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
So-
thought that. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I will never have a picture like that.
Ugh.
I think I will be helping my boys. get ready.
You might have a daughter-in-law someday
I
to
know.
help.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not, it'll be a picture of me pampering the dog.
Like you are not wearing your dress out.
The dad,
Yeah,
like,
right.
Ready at the place, it's not the original plan.
Sure. So I just want to remind everybody that I have my little basket there. If you want to drop your name in, I'm giving away a $50 Shackley gift card at the end of the month. Jen, I put yours in from last week because you
Yeah, you
didn't
did.
do it, you and Michelle. So don't forget to do that. And then I also brought the creatine today. If you want to try that, I brought some orange juice because I don't know, just to have something to put it in. But it's really tasteless, odorless. You just put it in, like I put it in my smoothies. I actually drink it in my water half the time with my vitamins. I don't like to drink it too close to my caffeine. So anyway, I don't like to drink it with the pre-workout or my workout shake always so that I get the full benefit. So I brought that along if you want to try that. But I also want to do a sweaty selfie today because we haven't had one for a while. So if we could do that, that